Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on my video, guys. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow, and I 1000% appreciate it. This is going to be a general collective energy reading. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not every reading is going to resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Let's call on the divine. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? I feel like you guys didn't realize it, but you guys were carrying the weight of someone else's low self esteem. I feel like this could have been weighing heavy on you because they could have tried to do some sort of trade in the physical world by way of trying to get people to hyper criticize you, to get people to line up against you. And they could have did this really subtly. It was like, I just don't think the collective should be wearing a black dress all the time, because if you want to get to the top of the company, you got to wear purple like me. And I feel like people kind of respected this person's authority at some point because there was something about them that could have came off as more successful than you. Now that you're not around to police, or the future you might not be around to police, or you cut the ish out some way or another. For a lot of you guys who relate to this reading, I feel like you totally moved away from this person. Now there's something that happened when they're not able to target you anymore. They're not able to get that relief that they got anymore from trying to humiliate you, trying to make you feel less than, where people are realizing, like, it clicked. This person hates themselves. This person has low self esteem. This person does not like the way they look. They do not like the way they show up. They do not like the fact that they're boring. They're actually realizing that they want to be you. Like, this person could have taken on many different aspects of you, and they kind of got off on that. They're like, if they see you in that black dress, they criticized it, and then they'll get a black dress similar to that and say, well, I'm wearing black because it's a Wednesday, and then this is what we do, and that's how. And then now people are like, their bullshit rules have always been bullshit rules. It's like a realization that you're a grown woman here. This person is panicking because then, even though you're away, they could have had an obsession with you to where they could have tried to still put fear in you, or they could have still tried to send flying monkeys after you. This person almost felt drunk with power when you were around. It's like, ha ha ha. Like, this person felt like they were so powerful, they had so much influence. And now they can't figure out a way to influence you or influence your life. So they could have tried to have people put you in fear somehow. Somebody wants you to walk in fear. I feel like you guys are giving up a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. You guys are going to be feeling a dead weight lifted up off of you. Some of you guys are going to be going outside more, when you guys could have been focused on where your next meal was coming from, or doing something that you had, maybe even your lessons. Some of you guys were focused on your lessons. You were focused on everything. Seemed heavy at some point, but now it's getting a lot lighter now that this spiritual karma is returning to who it was from here. Some of you guys are empathetic, whether you like it or not. We can absorb people's emotions like a sponge. You might wake up angry, frustrated out of nowhere, and it's because somebody in your energy is angry, frustrated, and, like, trying to put that energy on you. Let's pull some tarot cards for this. And it's also a knowing that you don't want to fit in with their little crowd. That's humbling to them. It's like since you guys moved along, you're no longer at that company, you're no longer part of that clique. So they don't get to judge you. And not only have you moved on, you guys seem to be getting acceptance from new people. So they can't even say, well, people are going to think, you guys are getting a backing spiritually too. I saw like a large spiritual backing, and when I was doing one of my last readings, where I took time to do my hair, and it was just like so many spiritual people like around someone. Like when I say like you guys got a spiritual army to help fight off these psychic attacks and these energetic attacks, this person feels like a loser. This is the word I keep hearing from them. This person feels like a loser. They feel like they're plain. They feel like they're dumb. They feel like everything they felt before was they're losing their fortune. This is what I'm feeling like with the wheel of fortune in reverse. This person is having a money loss, a loss of power, a loss of privilege, a loss of their crowd. They don't know how else to entice the crowd when they can't look down on you. This person doesn't have any inspiration if you're not wearing something that they could criticize. They don't have like all of the energy they stole from you is coming back to you here. I feel like they didn't steal that energy in the form of just like magically siphoning it through like evil eye here. This person exhausted you and purposely tried to exhaust you through having other people criticize you or directly trying to criticize you. No, it's nothing wrong. I just think, what are we doing? It's giving real petty type of energy. You could tell when a bitch hate herself, but she still try to smile through. I'm getting this is somebody that is not a direct person. This person is very, very covert. They're very underhanded with the things that they do and say. They want to lead people to the conclusion of hating on you. Like they want to lead people into thinking you're strange. This is not the type of person I would say you're weird. This is the type of person that's like, is the collective okay? Like, no. Do you guys think that the collective, like, I don't know. Hey, sweetie, I just wanted to. It's like, they tried to do that too to get flying monkeys to like overwhelm you. I'm like, whoever went through this, I hope you guys are doing okay. That sounds like exhausting because it's also going into like stepmother territory. This is going into like, that's like even though this doesn't have to be your stepmother, but they have a specific type of passive aggressive way, especially if there's children involved. So she had two pacifiers in here and not one. So I was wondering if you put that in there because you didn't think that I carry backup pacifiers. I went and I bought something better than the ones you bought. Like, for your kid, they be so, oh my God, seeing people go through it with their stepmothers, I'd be like, oh my God. So whoever you went through, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm hoping that this energy is lifting up off of you now and it doesn't stop you from interacting with other people. Some of you guys are just now beginning to interact with others after a period of isolation here because we got loss of control, setbacks, unwelcome change, unlucky delays, and misfortune. All of that they were trying to cause you is coming down to them. This person is being completely humiliated by not just your success, but by everybody's lack of interest in them. Like everybody had more passion when you were around here. See, we got seeking redemption and a ten of swords. The people who were involved in this, especially trying to put fear in you, I'm feeling like some of them almost got a tear in their eye. Like now that they're realizing who really did all of this. I'm hearing that Common song, Testify. And at the end of the song, What he said at the end of the song, he was like, "All that testifying and crying, the whole time this bitch did the crime." They feel hurt for coming after you for no reason, especially when there were worse people around. Like this is like somebody criticizing you for hanging your jacket before you clocked in or something, and then you got people coming in late. The first thing they do is clock in, like and then they get that extra time here. Like they had a lot of people doing things that slid under the rug, but then to put you in a place where they try to make you feel invalidated, hyper criticized, they try to make you feel like a weirdo, a loser, like all of these different things. And it's like, especially I'm feeling a masculine energy here with the redemption card. He realized he was in a very sassy position, especially if he got in between. He didn't recognize that other woman's envy for you. So he feels very sassy for getting involved in what he feels like should have been between women. I feel like this masculine could have had another man put him in his place. Like, why would you be with another coworker or with a woman gossiping about another female here? That made you feel good, like because you want to be a female. It's like, and then it's like it all shook to him that he actually bowed down to like a feminine energy instead of being in his masculine energy here, and he became like one of the mean girls. Like he was walking around too much in female business. This is just what's coming out here: seeking redemption, persevering, forgiveness, rising above problems, improvement, healing, and recovery is coming out here in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you guys are rising above your problems. This person is trying to seek redemption. I feel like by way of just remasculinizing himself. Divine, please tell me more about this energy. We got abandonment, travel, withdrawal, walking away, letting go, relationship breakup, escapism, and moving on. Yeah, they are escaping from this person and seeking redemption. They are distancing themselves from your antagonizer, and they're seeking to, I guess, go on and live a better life here. It's like somebody feels weird, to say the least. They don't even know how to describe the feelings they feel for letting themselves be manipulated, be caught up here. It's like, and then not only that, it's like this person could have been judging like your physical appearance, but they hang around way uglier people. They hang around people who are way less cool. It's like somebody is realizing your full beauty now, that they don't have this person whispering in their ear about you or trying to have more money, more experience, more success. Like, trying to be the it girl in your life. Like, this person now feels humiliated that they can't be an it girl if they're not attached to you or your energy, because everybody around seems to be better than them. Nobody around is as hmm accessible as you, or maybe as easy a target as they felt like you were. Like, and they might have felt like you were an easy target because you guys are different. And somebody's feeling this too. It's like, how did they know that they could get people to go against you? Like, how did they know that they could get people to feel good putting you down? A lot of you guys, you might look really good, you might be very feminine, you might have, they might have struck a nerve in them subconsciously, making them feel like you're the type of girl that would turn them down. And it kind of, they wanted revenge because of that. It's like, like this energy, feeling powerless, unproductive, victim mentality, trapped, restricted, helpless, imprisonment, dilemma is coming out here. Yeah, somebody is very powerless. They're feeling very trapped. I feel like this person is going to have to learn the lesson that you learned, and that lesson is release and relief coming out here. This person is going to have to learn to let go of trying to heal their wounds through hurting other people, pretty much. That's the big thing here. You can't heal your wounds trying to put somebody else down. Yeah, anxiety, chronic burnout, losing faith, restlessness, stagnation, and exhaustion is coming out here in this person's energy. So someone wanted you in that restless, exhausted energy, and now you're coming up out of it, and then they're entering it. It's like your life has begun in an entirely different format that these people can't touch. This person can't touch here. I didn't expect this energy to come through. When I was initially setting up the camera, I had only like one energy. It seemed like a masculine energy. Then this female came forth. And then it's like, so some of you guys could have had a couple of people that were just enjoying targeting you. I feel like you guys also learned you not to make your emotions so accessible. So you guys don't have to hide. You guys are learning now. You don't have to hide yourself. You don't have to hide your life, except for certain parts if you don't want people to know where your current location's at, like where you chilling at. Like some people do. Who gives a fuck? Fudge, whatever. Here, you guys know how to protect yourself without trying to guard yourselves completely from people, and that's you are meeting a person and not letting them have power over you or the way you feel, especially if it comes to acceptance or unacceptance here. Some of you guys, you've been in that energy, and this is the energy that they wanted to emulate. They know that by the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, you just don't give a fuck. They could have felt like, who are you to not care? And that could have been another factor if it wasn't just that you're attractive female. It could have been the fact that you don't care what people think about you. You don't give a fuck. So, and you are detached. You're like, you make people earn your heart here. So this person was trying to earn a way in and earn your heart and earn your care and make you care and make you, like feel some type of way. We got prejudice coming out here, prejudice, injustice, inequality, legal complications, dishonesty, failure to take responsibility, and unfairness is coming out here with the justice in reverse coming out. Yeah, people feel like what was done to you is unjustly, and this is why they're having anxiety over it, or somebody did something to you illegally, especially if it came to your pay. Maybe if it came to trying to hack your devices, maybe if it came to trying to, I don't know, like whatever they did, even if it was gang stalking, it seems like they crossed the legal boundary with you here and they're not able to uncross it. I am getting a masculine energy, but I almost want to do a separate reading on that. That somebody's like going to church and they're trying to like pray away the things that they did. It's like a lot of mental clarity is coming in because this feels like a female energy that got multiple men to go against you here, and they're not feeling right as a man. This is just what's coming out in this energy here. Endless choices, opportunities, daydreaming, wishful thinking, searching for purpose is coming out here. You guys are in a place of endless opportunities. You guys have crawled out of all of this muck. You guys are about to start searching for more in life. You guys are about to start doing more, like going to museums. You're going to start taking longer walks. You're going to start preparing your own meals. You're going to start doing things that are interesting. I feel like whatever people are seeing of you now, which is probably your looks coming back in, is just the tip of the iceberg. They see your looks are coming back. They see your swag is coming back. They're seeing your sense of humor come back and you're laughing again. They see maybe you guys are socializing again, but then they're going to see you keep climbing and climbing and climbing, and they're not going to be able to get up that mountain with you. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.